It's Fave at 5 time. I'm Karen Rae and I'm here with Kelli Wike. Kelli, we're going to try this again.
Yes.
If any of you were with us last night, we were testing out Facebook Live and trying to go remote. And you know what I thought we should have done is gone remote, like from the same room.
Yeah, we probably should have started there. Then we could have gone through with the whole show.
Yeah, exactly.
I did a really good job. I did the whole thing by myself.
You did, and then the sound last night was just crazy tech night, and oh my gosh, we couldn't get it to work. So I really wanted Kelli to come talk because earlier this week I was not feeling well, and I called Kelli and I said, "What do I do?" And she gave me some tips, and so some of these things I wanted to have Kelli talk to you about because they're just so important. We've got flus, colds, and now coronavirus.
Right.
Yes, and you are a Bastyr educated nutritionist.
Right. I have a degree in nutritional science from Bastyr University.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yes, so we brought the expert to you, and so we can talk about a few things.
Yes, and the coronavirus is so fear-based right now, and everybody's afraid, and we should be because they don't have a vaccine for it, and there's a lot of things that we can do to kind of prevent it. But I think the number one thing, and I tell everybody this, is we've just got to build up our immune system regardless, whether it's a coronavirus or it's the next MERS or SARS or whatever is going to be coming down the pike. And you know, you made a good point earlier that 8,000 people have died of the flu this year. And what they say on the way over here, I was listening to NPR, they said 213 people have died from this in China already. So yeah, it's scary. But I think if we build up our immune system and we work on things that we can do to prevent it, number one thing is sleep. You know, are you getting enough sleep?
Oh, no.
That heals. It heals the body. It rejuvenates the cells. It's so important because it decreases your stress too. And then stay away from sugar. Sugar is very inflammatory, and there's a lot of stuff out there about sugar and insulin hormone. So if you can lower that sugar intake, and that would include alcohol, of course, keeping that low. I also think exercise is good, but even getting outdoors at this time of year, you know how we're all trapped in our little spaces and we're stuck in there. So I think getting outdoors is really good. Certainly everybody's telling us to wash our hands, so that's all good stuff. But a lot of ways nutritionally that you can really boost up your immune system is to, you know, add a few things into your diet that maybe you hadn't been thinking of. You know, our grandmas weren't too wrong when they were telling us to eat our chicken soup, you know, and chicken soup for the soul. So bone broths and any type of broth is really good right now.
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit. So you had told me that. So I actually made homemade chicken soup the other night. It was fabulous. I really felt pretty good like 2 days later because I ate it for like 2 days straight. And it was really awesome. But I was curious about, like, if you buy bone broth like at the store in those little packages, is that the same?
Well, you know, preferably, I'm all about, it's got to be quick, it's got to be easy, it's got to taste good, or we're not going to do it. Yeah. If you can make it at home, it is such a great thing to do. I just got an Instapot, and it takes me, you know, it used to take me 24 hours to draw out all of what the idea behind making your own bone broth is that what you're doing is you're pulling out all of the collagen and all of the minerals and all of those good things that really coat the stomach, the chondroitin, all of those things are so healthy for us and really build up a coating in our gut and protecting our gut from all of those bad little bacteria from getting in there. So just using a little bit of apple cider vinegar and putting that in with your bones and just boiling them for about 24 hours and then just straining and putting into containers.
Okay, because I didn't cook mine that long. Yeah. I did the quick version because I wanted soup right away. Yeah. But it still seemed to be good. Yeah. And it was very flavorful.
Wonderful.
So.
And in my Instapot, it just takes 2 hours to do all that. But you know, you ask the question, is it, you know, in a pinch, that would be a better solution, but make sure, you know, add some sodium, add some good pink Himalayan salt to that too, and flavor it up. Put in turmeric and maybe some garlic and some lemon, and those are the other items, those foods that you need to bring in right now. is garlic and turmeric and any kind of citrus, and you can add the wonderful thing about soup is you can add all those things to a soup or to a broth, and to just be sipping on a hot mug of that throughout the day is really really good.
Wow, and I bet it's good for your skin too.
Totally. Really good
girls,
for your skin.
You get a beauty
We've been having a
too.
lot of it.
Yeah. Good for
And
your
some other
stomach.
secrets.
And, yeah, so cool.
So the other thing is good cultured vegetables. You guys know about fermented foods, and those fermented foods are called prebiotics. And apple cider vinegar is one of those if it has the mother in it, the good fermented stuff. And then also sauerkrauts and pickles and those kind of really sour foods. Every culture had them.
Right.
You know, the Koreans had kimchi, and the Norwegians, our family, had pickled herring.
Oh, yeah.
And every culture had them, and we're losing that. And so that also helps set the body up. Yogurts without sugar, make sure very low or no sugar yogurts. And, you know, just your sugar would be your fruit, little bits of berries and things that you add to that, and put lots of nuts on there because those omega-3 fatty acids are great for inflammation, of which salmon is. You had a show on salmon the other night.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fish, salmon's going to be next. We're going to have to do that one.
Yeah, we can have a cooking show.
We're going to have a cooking show. Yeah.
That would be fun. Cooking show for salmon.
Yes.
And then the other, if you do feel symptoms coming on, the key is you got to nip it in the bud. If you start feeling, some sniffles, maybe your throat is starting a light little cough, boy, that is when to take care of it. Because if you can immediately get yourself into a hot bath, I usually take a hot bath with a cup of Epsom salts and a cup of baking soda because that makes your skin soft.
Oh, with baking soda.
Baking soda, and then I have some.
I'm learning all kinds of tips tonight.
And then I have some essential oils that I drip in there. And
I never thought of that. Oh, so what essential oils?
What
what
I
flavors
like
do you
lavender myself, but there's
yes.
also I have a brand called Assure, and it has some of those properties of thieves. You know that you've heard of those essential oils that have thieves in it. It's just different oils that you like that help relax you. The key is to try and stay in that hot bath water for 15 to 30 minutes. When you get out, dry off, take a good cup of hot tea. Now, I have a wonderful little cough syrup recipe that went down in our family. Instead of going and buy the cough syrup out there if you have a cough, hot lemon, ginger, a little bit of hot water, and then a little couple teaspoons of whiskey. Really help knock you out, get you to sleep.
There you go.
It's all natural.
It's all natural,
and get you to sleep. Get yourself in bed right away. And then just start taking vitamin C. So any of those citrus fruits are vitamin C. Also, red peppers have more vitamin C than lemons. And
oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're the number one food, vitamin C filled.
Awesome. But okay, so last night too, you had some props with you, but we don't have them here tonight. But you were making some lemon water.
Lemon water. I have lemon water. It's called a gel water. Learned this from my friend Colleen. You can use. You know how spas have those fun waters like with cucumbers in them and lemons in them and mint. Well, if you take a mason jar and slice up some lemons and stick some water in there and stick it in your refrigerator, keep it 24 hours, it kind of gels up. And that gel helps hydrate you, but it also helps flush fat from the body. So it...
we're going to have to try this, girls.
Because it is weight loss season.
It is weight loss season. That would be another good topic for us to talk about.
And cucumbers also work really good too. So you can take supplements, you can take a really good probiotic right now would be a great idea. I keep that in my medicine cabinet, and every winter I make sure and pull that out.
And there are differences between probiotics.
Yes, there are.
Yes,
there are. You can contact me if you want the best in the West.
Yes.
But and so I think antioxidants, you guys know, the colorful fruits and vegetables, getting those in, getting your multivitamin in. This is really all about self-care and getting that self-care in before you get down. So I'm really all about prevention and wellness, and you know, that's really why I've never had the flu. Knock on wood. But I have felt like I have something coming on, but I have immediately taken care of it, and take everything off your list, and just take care of yourself, because you can't help other people if you don't help yourself.
Yeah.
So
cool. Yeah. Awesome. So we learned about prevention and some foods.
Different foods you can add in,
and we can definitely have our bone broth
and then supplements
and our prebiotics.
Yep.
Yeah. So one other thing that I just have a question about: there are prebiotics and
probiotics, right?
Yes. Is it important to have both?
It's like a coenzyme. All foods kind of work together in nature. So if you think of it like when you eat an orange. And you're eating the inside of the orange, that white part around that holds the orange in its little packet has bioflavonoids in it, and it makes that vitamin C 50 times more effective. So when food comes in the whole form and all in one nature's package, it's better. So a prebiotic are those pickled foods, those cultured vegetables, those fermented items that I was talking about, because it helps bring out that good bacteria. And it sets up the gut. So if you have that in there and add in a probiotic, which are things like yogurt and different bacteria. So the idea is to get good different strains of bacteria into your gut, because your gut is 90% of your immune system.
Wow.
So to have those things in there and proliferating will really help protect you. And then your body begins to make its own bacterias and probiotics.
Oh, excellent. Yes, and so you can eat some good food, you can feel healthy, your skin will look good, you will be flushing fat.
And if you have been on antibiotics,
it's
a really good idea to do all of this, because those antibiotics also strip out the good bacteria in your gut, and you need to replenish that. And so taking those steps is just so key, especially this time of year. And if you can fight through this kind of season, you get better and better and better and stronger at resisting those bacteria and things that are in the air.
Excellent. Kelli, thank you so much for coming. Ladies, if you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comments and Kelli can answer them for you. You can also catch some more information on other topics in nutrition at Fave Lifestyles. Come to the website, www.favelifestyles.com. Kelli has a show called Kelli's Kitchen Conversations, and you have you're talking about keto and some weight loss, all kinds of good stuff. Oh, hey, we have lots of girls there. And and all kinds of fun things over at Fave Lifestyles. So
I'm looking forward to seeing you all at these events. I just love going to your things.
Oh, yes. Well, you know what? February 28th, we are going to have a little, we're having some just casual happy hours that we're going to be starting. And it's going to be at Working Wines on the 28th. So ladies can just pop in. There's no tickets. You buy your own wine. Super casual. It's just a social where we can just get together and meet the other ladies in our community.
Yeah. Yep. And that wine is powerful antioxidants with resveratrol in there and all of those good nutrients from that bright colored food.
Awesome. Well, Kelli, it was so great to have you come and chat with us. So
happy to be here.
Yes, we'll have to next time make that salmon.
Yes,
we'll get Julie with us here too, and we'll cook up some things for you.
So we'll do a whole show on omega-3 fatty acids.
Awesome. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.